Attachment to alcohol can certainly be seen as similar to attachment to other humans in many ways. Just like forming close relationships with people, becoming emotionally dependent on alcohol can provide a sense of comfort, security, and pleasure. Individuals may rely on alcohol to cope with stress, loneliness, or other difficult emotions, similar to how they might turn to loved ones for support. However, attachment to alcohol can also lead to negative consequences such as physical health issues, impaired judgment, and strained relationships. It's important to be mindful of the impact that our attachments have on our well-being and seek healthy coping mechanisms and support networks that do not revolve around substances. Ultimately, finding balance in our attachments is key to maintaining overall mental and emotional well-being. If a piece of cake is going to bring one happiness, then the more one eats, the happier you should get. Therefore, with every bite you eat, you keep thinking, now I am going to be satisfied with this bite, but it never happens. But you only get full, then you think the cake is disgusting. So these things are just contaminated. It is not the job of these things to bring happiness. Happiness cannot come from anything outside of you, it can only come from within, as happiness is just a state of mind. Pleasure is gained via the senses, but this always follows pain and misery. Thus, as an external observer, you will think the pain is not worth the moment's pleasure, but as the person who is enjoying, you will not see this. As long as one functions on craving and desires, they multiply, which causes further mental agitations and stress. Instead, with the help of the intellect, one must channelize these desires to a higher ideal, towards an unselfish cause in life. Desires craving must neither be suppressed nor indulged in. Through discriminative control and channelizing, they get sublimated. As desires and craving drop within us, there is increasing peace and freedom within our being. As one gets more and more subjective freedom, the less one is dependent on the external world for happiness. This everlasting freedom, which lies right within the core of our heart, we search in vain in our outward experiences. Here is an example of the illusion of life and how desire works. A parent and one's wonderful child, while walking down the street, they pass by a toy shop which has a very expensive toy. As the parent, you do not have much money. But your child wants to go in, and that toy is the most important thing to him or her, no matter how much it costs. However, as the parent, spending the money in order to have better food, medical care and education is far more important than wasting it on a toy. After a hard decision, the parent decides to buy the toy. Tomorrow at home, though, the toy is all in pieces and broken. Then one's child absolutely does not want it. Yesterday it was the most important thing for the child, and today he or she does not even want it. So, one can see how relatively the toy was important to the child, but ultimately the toy was meaningless. It was just an illusion in the world.